A Colorado duo is arrested after leading Scottsbluff police on a pursuit Thursday night. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a Thursday night pursuit on the east side of Scottsbluff results in 3 arrests. Around 9:45 last night, Scottsbluff police officers tried to stop a vehicle for a broken taillight near East 17th Street. But the driver sped away into the parking lot of the Sugar Workers Credit Union on 21st Avenue and crashed through the fence. The car drove across the field, and the female driver then fled on foot across the highway to the Motel 8 where her boyfriend was staying. A subsequent search of their motel room yielded 12 grams of meth, marijuana, oxycodone, and a gun. Both 31-year-old Nicole Garland and 37-year-old Victor Martinez were arrested and booked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center. While searching the motel, police made contact with 34-year-old Jennifer Beard of Morrill, who was not part of the pursuit. However, she did have a York County warrant for her arrest for a possession of a controlled substance charge and was arrested on that warrant. The Scottsbluff County Sheriff's Office assisted with this incident. Well, Scottsbluff rural firefighters had a busy afternoon Thursday, knocking down a grass fire north of Scottsbluff just off of Sugar Factory Road. Chief Paul Rising tells KNEB News they were dispatched around 1:45.
He'd been using a plasma cutter just north of his shop there, and thought he was safe enough away from the grass, but he wasn't. And so we responded with 5 trucks and 13 firefighters from our department. We mutually gearing for 1 truck and 3 firefighters, and was for about 4 hours.
Rising said the fire burned about 60 acres, including a debris field of junk just north of the shop. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer's in with your weekend weather forecast. I love that right after the break here on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy. Supporting local jobs. Giving back to our community. Investing in entrepreneurship. Making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Join us in Mitchell, Nebraska for the 133rd Annual Scottsbluff County Fair, July 25th through August 1st. Evening events start on Tuesday with the FAA Alumni Chore Time. Wednesdays, the Heartland Truck and Tractor Pull. Local stock at 6, main event to follow. Thursday is Dueling Pianos by Fun Pianos. Friday, it's the No Limits Monster Truck Competition. Then on Saturday, it's the 37th Annual Rubber Check Race. And on August 15th, it's the Demo Derby. For tickets, call 632-1828 or visit ScottsBluffCountyFairgrounds.com.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for
weather.
weather.
Have a few thunderstorms around the area this evening. They'll be scattered hit or miss here early in the evening and then tapering off as we go later on. Really don't see a ton of storms overnight tonight, but some evening storms will be around. More storms on Sunday, a little better chance of coverage there. Temps are going to cool down a bit Sunday. Tomorrow's going to be hot, and it's still going to be humid off and on at times. 100 yesterday. We hit that century mark. Just missed a record there by 4 degrees, and we had nothing in the rain gauge again yesterday. Half an inch is all we've had for the month, an inch short of where we should be almost for the month. And closing in on 4 inches short for the year. Temperatures right now across the region in the 80s and low 90s. We've got mid and upper 90s here. We talked about no rain in our area. A thunderstorm yesterday set up shop here in Yuma County, Colorado. It moved on out into the Hagler area in far southwest Nebraska, right down in this corner of the state. Over 9 inches of rain measured in that area from those storms last night. So plenty of moisture to work with. It's been humid, and if we can get something to trigger some thunderstorms here across the region, we should end up with some decent moisture out of them. And we do have a few storms starting to form. You could see some of the winds being pushed out from those. Otherwise, winds in the 10 to 15 mile an hour range. We do have a marginal to a slight risk of severe weather tonight here across the region. Don't be surprised to see a couple of severe storms. Hopefully we can get most of the storms in without any thing in the way of hail, and we could use some rain, but we certainly don't need 9 inches of rain all to come in one evening. Severe weather threat pushes off to the east for tomorrow and Sunday. Our chances of rain will actually go up on Sunday. You can see some of these heavier showers and storms with heavy rain going to push mainly to the east of the Panhandle tonight, and lows are going to fall down into the 60s once again here across the region as we stay pretty humid and muggy. Tomorrow, sunshine starts the day. Partly cloudy skies as we go through the afternoon. Hit or miss showers or storms tomorrow. They'll be isolated, but still around the region, and slightly better coverage off to our east and southeast again tomorrow. And we're going to see temps tomorrow climb up another hot one back into the upper 90s. 100 tomorrow in Chadron possible as the heat's back on for one more day, and then we're going to cool down significantly as we go into Sunday. Chances of rain heaviest off to the east. Nothing in the way of major heavy rain showing up tonight, but some pockets of heavier rain, as we mentioned. One area last night with over 9 inches of rain, so it's certainly possible we could see heavy rain producing storms. Evening storms, 65 tonight. They will clear out. Tomorrow we're going to be partly cloudy, isolated late day storms. Temps back on the hot side of things into the upper 90s. Our 7-day forecast, better chances of rain come in Sunday again, and highs in the mid 80s. Upper 80s to low 90s then all the way from Monday through Friday of next week, and just slight chances of thunderstorms. I don't think we can completely rule out any storms any day, but chances are going to be down and lower as we go into the early portions of next week.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
The summer heat is back, but you can keep your cool with new windows from Renewal by Anderson. That's right, Christmas in July is back. Plus, it's also Renewal by Anderson's 25th anniversary. And to celebrate, we are offering no payment, no money down, and no interest for 25 months. That means no payment until 2022 and 20% off every window and door. You'll never see an offer like this again. So call Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming today at 307-215-7493.
With magnificent views and a majestic rolling landscape, Scenic Knolls Golf Course welcomes you. Located 2 miles north of Mitchell, make your way to the top course in the valley. Recent renovations and the highest quality greens in western Nebraska provide a fantastic golf experience at a terrific value. Scenic Knolls provides exciting golf for all skill levels and is where PGA Tour pro Nate Lashley got his start. After your round or anytime you're hungry, stop into Ayala's restaurant for good food and drinks. Call today and book your tee time or go online at mitchellcity.net/recreation.
Welcome back. Unified Command confirming 7 new COVID-19 cases and 7 new recoveries in the Panhandle during their Thursday afternoon briefing. The new cases are all females and include 3 in Scottsbluff County, 2 in Cheyenne County, and 1 new case in Box Butte and Sheridan County. 6 of the recoveries were from Scottsbluff County and 1 of them from Morrill County. Through Thursday evening, the Panhandle has seen 404 confirmed cases, 5 deaths, and 325 recoveries. That leaves 74 active cases, including 60 in Scottsbluff County, 4 in Morrill County, 5 in Box Butte, 2 in Kimball and Cheyenne counties, and 1 in Sheridan County. Well, Nebraska lawmakers have cleared the way for a new proposal that would require cities to create civilian police oversight boards following public outrage over the deaths of black men in confrontations with police. lawmakers took the rare step of allowing Senator Justin Wayne to introduce the new bill late in their session when such action is normally prohibited.
Well, there's two. There's a sense of urgency to show that the state, that this body cares about this issue. And so a vote against this motion says that we don't even care about the issue because we won't even allow it to be introduced.
Senators voted 32-4 to temporarily suspend their own rules so that Wayne could bring the bill. The vote came after he talked about his own experience being pulled over by police for a broken taillight and having a gun pointed at him in front of the fifth graders he was driving to a basketball practice. And Nebraska tax revenue will likely dip below earlier projections because of the coronavirus, but the state's budget picture won't be as bad as previously expected. The Nebraska Economic Forecasting Advisory Board lowered its outlook for state tax collections in the current fiscal year, which began on July 1st. Their estimates will reduce the amount of revenue available to lawmakers this year by $48.5 million from $138.6 down to $90.1 million. Nebraska will collect an estimated total of $5.1 billion this year. National Forecasting Services had suggested the state would see a much sharper decline. Well, straight ahead, Bryce and Alex in with your Friday 5. They'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News. Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
It's time for this week's edition of Friday 5, but we've actually been out and about live streaming county fairs across the state, so we're going to take you back to about a year ago when we celebrated all things ice cream. Enjoy!
Fact number 5 about a National Ice Cream Month. Back in 1984, President Ronald Reagan proclaimed July as National Ice Cream Month and established the third Sunday in July as National Ice Cream Day.
Reagan's main reasoning, well, everyone loves ice cream. He said that ice cream is enjoyed by over 90% of the people in the United States and stated that in 1983 alone, it generated $3.5 billion in annual sales.
He encouraged people to celebrate with appropriate ceremonies and activities like eating a lot of ice cream.
Now, if you're from Nebraska, you've probably heard of the Dairy Store, but did you know that they make their ice cream right here on campus?
All of the Dairy Store ice cream is made by food science students on UNL's East Campus.
Plant manager Josie Houston says the team starts by mixing milk, cream, corn syrup, sugar, non-fat dry milk, and stabilizer to allow the ice cream to hold air.
After it's all mixed together, the mix is pasteurized, and then the mixing machine freezes ice cream and whips air at the same time.
When it comes out of the machine, only 35 to 40% of the water is frozen, so it goes straight to the blast freezer for at least 24 hours.
Ice cream fact number 3, it's nearly impossible to just pick one flavor of Dairy Store ice cream.
In fact, the Dairy Store serves over 15 varieties of ice cream, from plain vanilla to scarlet and cream to banana chocolate, chunk, and everything in between, Alex.
America's favorite flavor is vanilla, followed by chocolate, cookies and cream, and mint chocolate chip, according to the International Dairy Foods Association.
Fact number 2, no surprise here, ice cream has an impressive resume with the U.S. dairy industry.
According to the International Dairy Foods Association, over 10% of all milk produced by U.S. dairy farmers is used to make ice cream.
Ice cream is an $11 billion industry that supports over 26,000 direct jobs each year.
And fact number 1, there are facts about ice cream that will blow your mind.
Like this one. Which came first, Alex? Chocolate or vanilla?
Well, if you thought the answer was vanilla, you're wrong. Chocolate was actually invented first.
And believe it or not, the waffle cone was invented by accident.
So an ice cream vendor ran out of cones and he was facing high demand from guests. At that point, he was desperate for a solution, so he turned to a waffle vendor nearby and they came up with a solution.
And that will do it for this week's edition of Friday 5, which is of course brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Go have some ice cream and have a great weekend.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Nebraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, we have an update on a story we brought you earlier this week regarding an arson investigation in Scottsbluff. Sergeant Lance Kite with the Scottsbluff Police Department reached out to us and wanted to thank the public for tips that came in. He says that information helped them identify all 3 juveniles in the video, and the case has now been forwarded on to the Scottsbluff County Attorney. Because of their age, their names will not be released. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. We'll see you back here on Monday.